We can all agree that gold is a lovely and precious commodity. The Earth's gold ore is extracted in practically pure form. This distinguishes gold from other metals, as most require processing to be refined. The gleaming metal is a bright yellow color that can be blended with metal alloys to produce different colors. So let's talk about how much gold there is in the world so far. Before we get started, be sure to sub and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Alright, let's go. First up, gold reservations in the world. Archaeologists and scientists are uncertain about when people first began mining gold, but we do know that the oldest gold objects on record date back to at least 7,000 years ago. We have not ceased mining or hunting for gold veins since our initial discovery of them. Indeed, the discovery of gold fueled the expansion of the United States. From the Appalachian Mountains to California, people are so obsessed with gold that entire battles have been waged to obtain and accumulate more of it. Gold has held its worth throughout history, thanks in part to its indestructibility. That indicates that almost all of the gold produced around the globe is still present in some form or another. Some of it may have become jewelry, while others may be stored in the vaults as bullion. Despite this, we can generate excellent estimations, and according to World Gold Council statistics, the total is close to 244,000 tons. This consists of around 197,000 tons presently mined, plus approximately 57,000 tons of reserves expected to be remaining. This is of course quite heavy. However, because gold is more than 19 times denser than water, its weight is highly compact, and there isn't very much gold around the globe. To put it in context, it's estimated the entire weight of the silver above ground, which is also regarded as a rare and valuable metal, is roughly 1.4 million tons. Estimates of how large a cube might be produced are frequently made if we gathered all the gold ever mined and melted it down. A cube of gold with 1 meter long sides would weigh around 19 tons, implying that this 165,000 tons above the ground would fit into a cube with an area of approximately 8,700 meters. Although we don't know how much gold remains to be mined, it looks like we've already bought the majority of it above ground and will shortly have mined it all. According to estimates, humanity will have gathered all of the world's gold around within the next 20 years. This doesn't contain all the inaccessible gold. The world's oceans are in reality the world's largest store of gold, but it's so diluted by the huge bulk of water that we lack the technology to extract it in any meaningful quantity. There's roughly 20 million tons of gold in the ocean, and unfortunately, the sea contains far more water than that, and a liter of water contains around 13 billionths of a gram of gold. That equates to approximately 77 million gallons of salt water required to collect 1 gram of gold. That equates to the one gold sovereign for every 616 million gallons. How much gold is left to mine? Experts estimate that we have less than 55,000 tons of gold to discover. We still don't know how much of this amount can be removed. We know that gold is present in the Earth's crust at 4 parts per billion. We also know that gold can be found and extracted from the ocean, which is thought to contain 10,000 tons of gold. Even the Antarctic continent is believed to have massive gold riches buried beneath the ice. Gold may be derived technically from other elements. As such possibilities get more technologically advanced, we can never run out of gold if we do things right. As things currently stand, we know that not all of the gold on Earth's crust is in sufficient amounts to be identified and harvested. Gold reserves in Antarctica are hidden by ice and protected by extreme weather conditions, making access difficult and costly. The extraction of gold from other elements is likewise prohibitively expensive, and the process yields gold that is too radioactive for human consumption. With all of these options gone, our only hope is to uncover new underground gold sources. So, where is all the gold? Our rings, necklaces, bracelets, and other items of jewelry contain about half of the above-ground gold in the world. However, because gold becomes difficult to trace after it's utilized in jewelry, our estimates of how much gold is in jewelry may be inaccurate. Private investors own around 1/5 of the world's gold. The remainder is divided between government holdings and various ventures. The majority of the gold is in official reserves stored underneath London. The miscellaneous category comprises gold-related technology and scientific initiatives. As technology advances, we continue to discover new applications for gold, from space application to nanotechnology to environmental control. The malleability and permanence of gold makes it ideal for such applications. However, it's in these fields that gold disappears. Because of the quantities of gold utilized in scientific applications are so tiny, they cannot be recovered or recycled. In addition to determining the amount of gold in the globe, we may draw valid conclusions about which nations own the most gold. It should come as no surprise that the United States holds the most gold of any country, over 8,000 tons. The next two countries with the most gold, Germany and Italy, each have less than half that amount. Surprisingly, only the US is a substantial gold producer in these three countries. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to sub and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.